I want me to listen to the mayor. He talk about the tripartite, some of the recommendation. They don't prepare that particular bill. That bill lay now for go to parliament. And parliament get for go look into. And this now a very key something because parliament get role for play now. So we own role, we go to bring some of them here so and put her to light so that ordinary people go understand what they go on. Well, according to mayor, some of the thing them is favorable, which is say some of them they say not favorable, but me not go and say much within in they say when I listen within exactly it is say.
Represent the party now, the tripartite as well. And one of the things that we the tripartite do informed recently now the bill we get for do with elections. With the non-gazette, I understand say you get for good parliament and get for discuss them. You get for contest an election and it's important. You get for if you win, you go contest the presidential election. What does this mean for the democratic process and your representation of the party now the tripartite? I've been talk to the AG the other day. It says some of the things that within that bill there. Actually, now some of the recommendations from the tripartite, recommendations.
Indeed, some of them are recommendations on the tripartite, but others are not. And others then they are the tripartite, we then change. And me go say this bill get the potential for actually lead to a situation where we not go get an election, we go get a coronation.
Why?
Because we get elements of this bill here, we completely day against us having equity in this democratic process. I will give an example. One of the things that the tripartite, we really stress, now say the electoral commissioners, and we see the role where electoral commissioners then play. Everybody remember that famous picture with the electoral commissioners then before the election, which is more or less Big Five, which means more or less sort of like this the allude to or doff their hats to the manifesto of the SLPP government when they contest an election. Now we see a situation in the tripartite. We speak against that. We say there should be a search and nomination committee set up by the Public Service Commission. The bill changed that and then go back. The commissioners were appointed by the president. Now then say the president now info appoint the search and nomination committee. So you may as well say that the president they appoint the commissioners again. So that is at odds. And that's not acceptable. You go on and you see another side. There's this reference to the 24 months, the use of the census, we therefore have been not less than 20, the report published not less than 24 months before a general election. Fumble them, when all members say, when we initially, your government talk about the census, then we talk about a census way before we counted in December 2025. We don't end up through the delay of the same government for the get a census way to be counted in 2026. If we talk about, because this same bill bring a date for the presidential election of November in the fifth year, where in this case could be November 2028. If you count in December 2026 and the election now November 2028, that 24 months they already challenged. And we know say the midterm census we didn't do, it's not a decennial census, but we see say in 2023 they use the midterm census, even though it's so ridiculous, something will not ever happen in anybody in history. The midterm census and take they add the 2015 census divide by 2. I mean, how do you do that? On what basis? So that complete hodgepodge, then you create a room now for there to be a confusion again. Because if we are not being used the decennial census of 2025 for 2023, and then now you effectively rule out the 2026 census, what are you planning to use? There should be a transition clause. In not for the first time in history where a good law is being brought in, but the timing is such that you're not able to implement them immediately. So for the purposes of this coming election, there should be a transition clause. We go say yes in future elections, we go say 24 months. But because of the circumstances where you find yourself in, we go get for do 1 year.
Okay. The good thing is, as I be saying in my past video them, we did in opposition, you quickly foresee all the wrongs. But imagine if you may on 9 seats now, that same seat now, it will be defend some of them tier way in the bring out now. But that's so it happen. Anyway, we there for bring show light on some of the tiers so that one of the public go judge. And we look forward for see better election management body where it go bring out something where it go benefit everybody in the country. Thank you.